Hello everyone, welcome to English class. My name is Ilda and today's topic is called Word Builder. Actually, we're going to learn something about idioms and prepositions with verbs and adjectives. Dobar dan, draga djeco. Dobrodošli na čas engleskog jezika. Današnja tema je Word Builder. Kako ja to volim nazvati, često u svom odjeljenju, danas ćemo biti graditelji riječi. Također ćemo upoznati izraze poput idiomi i prijedlozi koji idu uz glagole i pridjeve i njihova značenja svakako. So let's move on. What is an idiom? An idiom is a phrase, saying, or a group of words that has a metaphorical, not literal meaning, which has become accepted in common usage. Šta bi to sad značilo na bosanskom jeziku? Idiom je zapravo fraza, odnosno način izražavanja, također poznati pod izrazom idiomatski izraz. Idiomatski izrazi uključuju figurativni jezik, stvarna, a ne bukvalna značenja fraza i izraza. Vjerovatno ste često puta čuli kada neko govori da je nešto učinio s lakoćom, da mu je išlo od ruke, da za to kaže mači kaše. Upravo taj izraz je zapravo jedan idiom u našem jeziku. Let's learn some idioms. And now I have prepared some idioms for you. First, piece of cake. Njegovo značenje, ovako bukvalno, kada bismo prevodili, bio bi kao komad jedne torte, odnosno kolača. Ali nema to značenje u ovom slučaju. And I am sure that all of you like cakes, especially chocolate cakes. Piece of cake, meaning something that is easy to do. Kako rekao smo, u našem jeziku se taj izraz kaže mači kaše, odnosno ništa lakši. And here is an example. Making the paper boat is a piece of cake. Once in a blue moon. What a beautiful photo here. And let's see the meaning. Very rarely. Mi bismo rekli u bosanskom jeziku jednom u 100 godina, odnosno vrlo rijetko. Nikada također se koristi. Example. My sister lives in Alaska, so I only see her once in a blue moon. Razlog zbog kojeg sestru ne viđam često, ili je to jednom, kako rekoh, u 100 godina, je zato što živi tako daleko. And this one is interesting. Raining cats and dogs. Kakve sad padaju mačke i psi, pobogu. Oh, it's raining cats and dogs. Actually, meaning it is raining heavily. There is a heavy downpour. U našem jeziku mi koristimo izraz koji kaže pljušti kiša kao iz kabla ili lije kao iz kabla. And I have here an example in English. I wanted to go to play outside, but it was raining cats and dogs yesterday, so I couldn't go out. Here we have another, miss the boat. Miss the boat or miss the bus, meaning it is too late. Lose the chance for something, lose the opportunity, miss out or make a mistake. Na našem jeziku mi često koristimo izraz kao prošao voz. Ili kada neko propusti priliku ili šansu za nečim. And let's read the example. He missed the boat when he did not apply for the job in time. On je propustio priliku kada se nije prijavio za taj posao na vrijeme. Znači izgubio je tu šansu uopšte. And I have another one here. Love idiom. Head over heels in love. An appropriate photo for this one too. Meaning to be completely in love with someone. A mi kažemo za takvu osobu da je zaljubljena do ušiju. Tačnije ludo zaljubljena. I vjerujem da ste već imali iskustva s tim. Ili ako niste, imat ćete svakako. Example, when you are head over heels in love, the sun shines more brightly and the birds sing more sweetly. Everything is perfect then. Okay, and now move on some other things for today's lesson. Yes, where is Dearie? Who is this woman? And why is she important for our lesson today? Where is Dearie is actually a Somali model, an author, an actress, a human rights activist. She was born in 1965. And look at her beauty. And here is something interesting. My mother named me after a miracle of nature. Waris means desert flower. The desert flower blooms in a barren environment where few living things can survive. So we have here, Desert Flower is actually the name of her book. It's the extraordinary true story. As I mentioned, she is a model, author, actress, and human rights activist. And look at her beauty. She is an incredible woman. Now, I will play you to listen the text which tells this true story of this woman. So be careful and listen. And here we are, back.
Module 7,
listen.
Unit 20, Exercise 2. Listen and read about Waris Dearie.
Waris's story is one of remarkable courage. Elton John. Waris Dearie was born in Somalia. Her name means desert flower. Her mother was quite well off, but her father was from a poor family. After they married, her parents were on the move all the time with their goats and camels. Life was hard, but Waris had a happy childhood. She used to race camels with her brothers and sisters. When she was 12, her father arranged for her to marry an old man in exchange for 5 camels. The man was 60. It was such a horrible idea that she decided to run away to the capital, Mogadishu. There, she moved from one relative to another. Finally, a kind aunt got her a job as a maid in the Somalian embassy in London. When the ambassador returned to Somalia, she lost her job. Suddenly, she was in real trouble. Waris was on her own and out of work in a foreign country. She lived by herself, had no money, and her English was so bad that it was difficult for her to find work. Eventually, she got a job as a cleaner in McDonald's. One day, everything changed. By chance, a fashion photographer came in for a burger and saw Waris cleaning the floor. She looked like a perfect model, so he immediately offered her work. Within months, she had started a new career. She became a top fashion model, advertising Revlon beauty products, and her face was on the covers of hundreds of magazines around the world. She was even in a James Bond film, The Living Daylights, in 1987. Waris had such a warm and attractive face that her modelling career was a huge success. However, in 1997, she decided to give up her life as a model. She wrote her autobiography, Desert Flower, about her exciting and exceptional life. "It's very sad," she says. "I had to make the choice to leave my country." What was it like in Africa? Africa was different, she says. "I was young. I had nothing to worry about. I had my family. I had my animals. I had my simple life." Waris now lives in New York. She works for the United Nations and campaigns for women's rights all over the world. There is never a dull moment. "I'm trying to sit down for a moment, and there's no time for that," she laughs. "In Somalia, we don't care what time it is."
Okay, so listen to the text about this great woman. Now I have an exercise for you. Yes, as we mentioned, word builder. Complete the sentences with the phrases below. On the move, out of work, in exchange for, by chance, on your own, in trouble. These phrases are mentioned in the text somehow, but we are going to complete the sentence using these. Number 1. You should relax more. You're always, I will give you a second to think about. Yes, he's always on the move. On the move u ovoj rečenici ima značenje da je uvijek u pokretu. Znači, trebao bi se više odmarati, ti si uvijek u pokretu. 2. I'll give you my crisps. Yes, in exchange for your chocolate bar. Daću ti moje grickavice. Ovdje bi to imalo značenje in exchange for, u zamjenu za tvoju jedan red čokolade. 3. Did you really do all that housework? And, yes, on your own. Sam, bez ičije pomoći. Da li si uradio sav taj kućni posao? 4. The band were really lucky. A record producer heard them by chance. By chance ima značenje kao sasvim slučajno. Kao što se to desilo i našoj Boris, koju je fotograf slučajno vidio u McDonald'su dok je radila i prepoznao njenu ljepotu za modelingom. 5. My little brother is terrible. He's always... Yes, in trouble. That's cool. Vjerovatno znate značenje ovog izraza, uvijek je u nekoj nevolji. And the last one, my uncle is looking for a job because he is, of course, out of work. Kada tražite posao, znači da ste bez posla ili nezaposleni. Okay. And I have here a list of all of these expressions, phrases that we had in the text. So look at these and try to fill in the missing words. So you can do this on your own. And on the next slide, you have the answers. On the move, in exchange for, in trouble, on her own, out of work, by herself, by chance, within months, over the world, for a moment. I also prepared here the meaning in our language, so you can look at this one if you haven't understood clearly. Znači ovdje imate čak i prijevod na našem jeziku za sve ove izraze, pa možete provjeriti ako vam nešto nije bilo jasno. Ovim bi polako završili lekciju, bili smo divni graditelji riječi i da samo ponovimo, naravno idioma. One koje smo danas upoznali, ima ih jako puno, vjerujte mi, ali evo, uspjela sam izdvojiti samo ovih 5 za vas. Piece of cake, kako smo rekli, mači kašalj, ništa lakše. Once in a blue moon. Jednom u 100 godina. Raining cats and dogs. Kada pljušti kao iz kabla. Kiša naravno. Miss the boat. Kada propustite taj voz. Ili ono kažemo prošao je voz. Izgubili ste tu priliku, šansu. I ovaj posljednji je bio head over heels in love. Kada ste zaljubljeni do ušiju. I hope you enjoyed my lesson. Till the next time. Goodbye.